Dear students, today I am going to explain you real numbers for standard 10 CBSE. The question is, without actually performing the long division state, whether the following rational numbers will have a terminating decimal expansion or a non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. So before explaining you which of these are terminating and which of these are non-terminating, I should tell you what is terminating decimal. TD. Terminating decimal for TD. Okay, one example I am taking. 1 by 2. If you divide, then you get 0.5. Here, division is over. No further division. No further division. Therefore, it's a terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Okay. Now, non-terminating and TD. You see 1 by 3. If you are dividing 1 by 3, then you are getting 0.333 and so on. This is called non-terminating repeating decimal. That means it is neither finishing but the digits are being repeated. That's why it is called non-terminating repeating decimal. Now how to find out? So here 1 by 3 is a non-TD, non-terminating decimal. Now number 1. Here it is 17 by 8. So if you are factorizing 8, then we are getting 2 into 2 into 2. That is 17 by 2 to the power 3. So you have always to keep in mind whenever the denominators are 2 or 5. Yes, 2 or 5 or both. The fraction, yes, is a terminating decimal. And therefore we can say that 17 by 8 is a TD, terminating decimal. Now second is 29 by 343. In this case you find 29 by 343 means 9 into 9 into 3, and that will be written as 29 by 3 to the power 5. That means here you find that denominator is other than 2 and 5. Therefore, it's a non-terminating decimal. That means whenever the factor of the denominator is other than 2 or 5, then it will be a non-terminating decimal. Now number 3. In 3 you see it is given 6 by 15. So first of all, we will bring it in the lowest term. Lowest term means no common factor should be there. So 15 can be written as 3 into 5. So 3 and 3 cancel, then we get 2 by 5. Now 2 by 5 is in the lowest term, and here you find denominator is 5. As the denominator has a factor as 5, therefore it's a terminating decimal. Okay. Now fourth number is, the question is 77 by 210. Here also you bring it in the simplest form. So it can be written as 11 into 7 by 7 into 30. 7 7 cancel, that is 11 by 30. And this again it can be written as 11 by 2 into 3 into 5. Here 2 and 5 are the factors, no doubt, in the denominator. But other than 2 and 5, 3 is also there. That's why it will be a non-terminating decimal, as the denominator contains a factor 3 other than 2 and 5. So it's a non-terminating decimal. That means you have always to keep in mind that other than 2 and 5, no other factor should be present in the denominator. Then only it will be a terminating decimal. Otherwise, if other than 2 and 5, 11, 7, 23, and so on, anything will be there, then it will be a non-terminating decimal. Thank you. In this way, we will calculate the terminating and non-terminating decimals. Thank you. If you like, please share and subscribe.